Greetings, a married man is obsessed with me. Dear Mckoy, I am 29 years old, I don't have any children and I am financially stable. It's not like I don't want any children. I was told by a doctor that I won't be able to conceive. It hurt me a lot knowing how badly I wanted a child and not being able to have one of my own. I am dating this married man. He is 65 years old and rich. We have been together for 9 years. As I said, he is married. His wife lives in California. She has never been to Jamaica. I respect this man, but I do not love him. I have never been in love before. He gives me everything I want. He takes good care of me, but I just don't love him. He doesn't like to bathe, and he is so obsessed with me it gets so annoying. I went out with some of my girlfriends and my sister, and it was a big problem. He showed up at the restaurant we were, looking so disgusting, and I was so embarrassed. I curse him around everyone and send him home. He was hurt, but I didn't care because he embarrassed me. Everywhere I went he showed up at the location, and every day he accused me of cheating. I am so tired of this. I am going to break up with him. Do you think that's the right thing to do, Mckoy? P.T. Dear P.T. You should indeed break up with that man. You shouldn't even be dating a married man in the first place. You said you are 29, you should know better. That man is evil. He shouldn't commit adultery. That's a big sin. That man doesn't mean you any good. He should let you go and get a husband of your own. I'm sorry you are not able to conceive. Keep praying. God still works miracles. You say you are a financially stable person. You really do not need this man. Stay safe and take care. Greetings, my boyfriend exposed me on social media giving him oral sex. Dear Mckoy, my boyfriend and I have been together for 2 months now. I am 19 years old. I do not have any children, but we live really well and I love him so much. He is my everything. One evening he asked me to give him head, oral sex. I told him no, that's nasty. But he said every woman he has been with do it to him, and that's what he loves, so if I don't do it, he will end the relationship. As I said, I love him and I really didn't want to lose him, so I start giving him what he fantasized in. Every time before we have sex I give him head, and he loves it. I love seeing the look on his face while I'm doing it. He made me love doing it to him now. I'll give him head day and night, for as long as he wants. I have never done it to anyone else, and I will never do so. One day we had an argument, and he said I should get out of his house, so I did. That evening when he came from work I wasn't home. I went on the road. I met with my brothers and cousins. We had some beers and dragons, then I decided to go home. When I reached home he was there, sitting on the bed watching a movie on his phone. I said goodnight, then I went in the bathroom to shower. When I finished shower, I dried my body and I attempted to go on the bed beside him. But he asked me where I was going. I replied, on the bed. He said I went out to have sex then want to come on the bed beside him. I asked him what was he talking about. He got so upset he pushed me from the bedside and shouted, "You are drunk, bitch." I started arguing with him since he called me a bitch, but he never argued back. He started to fight me. He hit my head in the wall, allowing a big bump on my forehead. I ran in the bathroom to lock away myself from him, but he kicked off the door and beat me. He dragged me around the back holding a knife, saying, "Shut up." As I was screaming and begging him to stop, he said he is going to kill me. He used the knife to stab me on my leg. He punched me in my mouth. Finally I got away from him and I called the police. They didn't arrive. It was already late, so I stayed outside until morning. It was about 12:30 p.m. when the police arrived, but he never came out to them, so they left. I went to my uncle and brothers and they called his phone and threatened him. That exact evening I got a WhatsApp message with myself on a video involving an oral sex. I almost fainted. I couldn't believe he would do such a thing. He posted the video on the internet, and a friend of mine screen recorded it and sent it to me. I feel bad. I just feel lifeless. Please tell me what to do. Sad girl. Dear sad girl, I can imagine how you feel. You have to value yourself and know your worth. Don't let anyone force you to do anything you don't want to. You see what I don't understand with you young people. You do these things, and when it has been published you cry, you feel bad, you feel lifeless, and you behave as if the world has ended. You allow him to make a video of you. He does this because he could always have an edge over you. Now, is all this what you really want for yourself? You need to put yourself first. Love yourself and you will get to know the value of you. Now take a while to look into life and think about your future. Good luck. Greetings, dear Mckoy, married and in love with a married man. I am supposed to be happily married, but it is a big sham. How can I be happily married to a man who cannot fulfill my wants nor desires? My husband cannot take care of me financially, but I don't want to leave him because I am hoping for better days to come. I have this person who I reason with when the stress of life comes on. He is a married man and a Christian. Surprisingly, he is wealthy, but he and his wife are having problems also. We share each other's problems and try to find solutions. The problem is that we are now getting very close and I think I am in love with him. He takes care of me financially, and is always checking to make sure I am okay. I think we are both at our breaking point with our marriages and each want the other to leave. I love my husband as a friend, but I am surely in love with my confidant. Sometimes at nights, I wish it was him beside me and not my husband. This man gets me alive. The closest we have been to sex is me performing oral on him. I really want to go to the max with him, but I am contemplating leaving my husband before. Anonymous. Dear Miss, my only word I will leave with you is to hold on to what you have. Water your own grass because it is not always greener on the other side. Write to us via WhatsApp 1-876-353-1389 and remember to subscribe and share, dear Mckoy.